opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Paul looking over the floor. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul outside. Right side Crowder. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley against Paul. And he converts the layup.
Now, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Paul passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And he's good on the second. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Conley against Paul. Here's O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Mitchell against Paul. He takes it in. Crowder kicks it out to Booker. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Crowder with the steal.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
1:36 left in the first. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 1. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
To the right side. Ayton kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Jazz trail by 4. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. O'Neal inside. He's against Bridges. Conley up top. Tries it from 19. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Stolen by Michael Conley. It's tipped. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Bogdanovich wide open. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Misses the 3. Suns leading by 4. Booker looking around. Bridges against Conley. Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Paul's shot is off. And the Jazz with possession here. For 3, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6 points.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Bridges against O'Neal, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Conley inside the line, and it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, is working rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Conley against Paul. For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Got 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul dishes to Booker. Over Conley. That one a little long. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley's shot is off. Bridges against O'Neal. Kicks it out to Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul against Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. There's the triple. And they recover it. Gobert the pass to Conley. for three. Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Booker lays it up off the glass. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul.
1:16 left to play in the first half. Oni passes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Payne with the bounce pass. McGee the pass to Kaminsky. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Oni. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Payne kicks to Shannon. They get it again.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his... points.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And some good action through the first 2. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. They gained a... Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Whiteside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Takes it from 10. McGee with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Payne, and that one comes up a bit short. Jazz trail by 4, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Fires for 3, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
El Phoenix shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Takes it inside. Payne can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Clarkson looking for an opening. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating. This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Kaminsky with the ball. Gabe picks him up defensively. Johnson with the bounce pass. Clock at 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Shamet. Latrey.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson outside. Shamet with the steal. Payne looking around. Shamet kicks to Payne. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 4. And Utah turns it over again. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. And he drives in, and the slam dunk by Johnson. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Suns leading by 6. Inside, Kaminsky, the pass to Shamet. Four on the shot clock. The pass to Kaminsky. Double by Bogdanovich. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball. Substitution for the Suns.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Conley surveying the D. Pass to O'Neal. From outside the arc. 5 to shoot. Back to Conley. No good on the 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. On the wing, Booker from deep three-point range. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
And And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Gobert against Paul. And they go to the intentional foul.
Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Outside Conley. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Launches a 3. The shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Jazz trail by 8. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal for 3. And the Jazz another 3.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now Paul. Six to shoot with the drive, and the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Paul against Conley. Booker outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Paul outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Conley against Paul. This is it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from O'Neal.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Paul, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here they come. Releases. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Booker outside. Driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
The pass to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by 8. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Phoenix leading by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Booker. 5 on the clock. He kicks the ball. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Ball against Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit it. 29 seconds left in the game. Paul dishes to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Going inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Booker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
So the Suns win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks, BA.
He's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Finney Smith. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to O'Neal. Fader on the way, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
So you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Conley to the paint. Oh, deflected. Gobert finds Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the left wing. Back to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Conley, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Finney Smith. Bogdanovic against Porzingis. And they go to the intentional foul.
They don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Powell in the post. He's against Gobert. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Here's Finney Smith. And it's all tied up.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic with it. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? Well, that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Mitchell finds Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. That shot is off. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Counted from distance. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Not trying to second guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to O'Neal. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game here in Utah. And we'll get things. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And so it's Utah with it, after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Conley against Doncic. The 3 from Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Conley fires the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And they doubled up Doncic. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. The kick out to Conley. To the middle. Powell with a steal.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. He's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Doncic. The Jazz making their last shot. Inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Fires from deep, and Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Left side, Porzingis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
A line change here for Utah. They grab their own miss. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Here's Oni. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Another shot. Here's Whiteside. The putback. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, Gay doing a nice job to corral that rebound. A sneaky good play there. He corralled it and finished it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Jazz ball.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Oni. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Up top, Ingles. He shoots it. Utah, the rebound. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Whiteside down low. Defended by Brown. Whiteside can't get it to go. Mavericks shooting has been excellent so far. Around 56%. To the right side. Outside Brunson. Looking to end the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Clarkson with the ball. Ingles from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. And it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 3. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Pass to Oni. Down low. Here's Whiteside.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he's good on the second.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Oni. Whiteside with it. Here's Oni. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Brunson against Ingles. Pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Over Ingles. Kleba controls the rebound and the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Honey. Here's Clarkson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. Driving in. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if we're going to stop him.
Brunson on the drive. Got a hand on it.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. This for the tie. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep. You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, BA. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now, and that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. And they get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. The three from Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Free throw good. Brown.
At the line for the Mavericks, Moses Brown.
And both free throws good for Brown. Utah trailing here. Conley with the ball, guarded by Kleba, and Kleba over to help. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Left side, Brown. Over Gobert, releases. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. No good. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks leading. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. The three is up. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And for Dallas, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Doncic against Conley. Doncic with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. No good that time.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Hardaway's shot is good.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And stolen by Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. For 3, Hardaway nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. For 3, O'Neal sinks the tray.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic's shot is good.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell up top. Pulls it from 20. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. And no good. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference. Putting players in position to come out on top.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Conley for three. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Murray. Jokic high post. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special talent.
There's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Jokic with the steal. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Oh, he's checked in for Denver. There's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Conley kicks to Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Denver leading by 6. And here is Murray. Gobert brings the double team. Bull the pass to Jokic. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Murray against Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Bull.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barton. Ball kicks to Murray. Passes it to Barton. Jokic inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his first foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Murray dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Conley drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets lead by 8. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Oh!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Bull. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Good on the shot. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Conley into the lane. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Got it from 16 feet. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the wrinkles Bojan has added to his game, operating with efficiency in the mid-range area.
Murray with it. He has 6. The pass to Bull. Pass to Jokic. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Inside, Bogdanovich. Count that bucket. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Driving inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Murray against Conley. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. O'Neal misses. Denver in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Porter looking it over. And finished off by Porter.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:36 left here in the second. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 4-point game. Martin with it. Conley picks him up. Martin passes to Jokic. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray for 3.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Goal to pass to Jokic. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Gay right side. And the pass to Oni. Down low, Clarkson. Rebound by the Nuggets. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Ingles.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And that's it for the first half of... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Morris outside. Passes to Najee. Right side Green. And stolen by Gay. Rivers against Clarkson. Driving the lane. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. All sorts of time, and the shot goes in. Morris has got his first points of the game. Jazz trail by 4. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Utah turns it over again. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Morris outside. Jeff Green on the wing. It's Rivers on the wing. And then Rivers with the dunk.
He's always been comfortable handling the basketball. Now he's getting a chance to get into the lane, look at the defense, make shots or passes.
Rivers against Clarkson. Power down with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Gay can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Right side Green. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No good from the wing. And stolen by Gay. Fires the 3. Unloads. The short one's on the money. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morris looking over the floor. Out to the wing. Pass to Rivers. Yep, it counts.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Rivers against Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Good on the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Morris kicks to Green. Here's Dozier. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. No good off the front iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, know what?
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Murray scanning the floor. On the wing, Porter. Launches it. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And stolen by Murray. From deep. Here's Bull. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Nuggets lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Jokic is out there with Bull, and it's Porter at the small forward. Mitchell against Porter to take the lead. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Murray the pass to Porter. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now here's Porter. Barton outside. Off target from three-point range. Porter with the steal. Now the pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Bull. It's good. Bull's got his first basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Murray against Conley. Takes it inside. Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Barton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Murray. That's the Bull. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
wing, Porter. Guarded by O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Porter dishes the ball. That shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he gets the bucket.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 1. There's the drive, and then Murray with the jam.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Mitchell in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Shot from the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Murray outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the dunk by Bol.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bol there with a big basket.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovich looking around. Murray against Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. And that one, good.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And here is Murray. Porter with it. Conley picks him up. Murray against O'Neal. Murray outside. Shoots the 3. Laces one from 3.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now Porter. 19 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The pass to Bol. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fires top of the key. And there's Porter on the assist by Bol. And now a 6-point Nugget lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they tighten up the...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
For winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 5. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Up and over Conley. Second chance effort. Ayton. He gets it in there.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Conley finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. And here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Now Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul passes to Booker. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
On offense, here's Utah. Looking for their first basket of the game. Outside Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just like it.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Nice move. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Mitchell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Paul gets it to go.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Utah, Mike Conley. Shooting 1.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Outside Booker. Driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got his second bucket.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here they come. Booker fires from way outside. Ayton passes to Booker. Pass to Paul. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Booker missing again. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead. And Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Booker can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Utah now.
Yeah, Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And that one's drained from the low block.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Ball finds Booker. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Back to Paul. Down low. It's blocked by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Booker, the pass to Paul, to the middle. Here's Crowder. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton against Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder. Good D by Bogdanovic. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Mitchell. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Stolen by Booker. Conley against Paul. On the take. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Shoots over Bridges. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Jazz lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. And it's Paul off the drive. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Mitchell. And it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 6.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Pass to Booker. And stolen by Gobert. He's got a clear path. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point Jazz lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. 1:10 left in the second quarter. And Gobert with a block. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Shoots over Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Bogdanovich against Paul, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. McGee passes to Johnson. And here is McGee, defended by Whiteside. McGee's shot is off.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Inside, here's Gay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Left side, Johnson. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's 6 seconds left in the half. Here's Oni. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Payne against Conley. Here's McGee, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The 3. The Suns clear it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Payne. Here he goes. Good work there as it goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Ooh, McGee with the block. And they recover it. Pass to Oni. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Clarkson with the bucket and getting it done inside. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now Payne. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Kaminsky. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Johnson against Ingles. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Now Gay. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Gay inside. Working on Kaminsky. Gay's shot is good.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Payne pass to McGee.
2 minutes.
And Whiteside with a block. Inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Yeah, Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Outside Payne. Into the lane. Count it. Payne's got 4 points this quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. On the wing, Clarkson. Clock at 6. Pass to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Honey. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Jazz lead by 4. Payne with it. 6 points for him. And there's the drive. It's tipped.
Using his length well on defense, Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
It's Shamet on the wing. No good with the triple. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Ingles. Covered by Johnson. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Payne. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by...
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns trailing. Crowder outside. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Conley passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Paul shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Crowder with a steal. Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Over Mitchell. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Ball against Conley. Bridges outside to the middle. Here's Ayton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Now Bogdanovich. Down low. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker with it. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Here's Ayton. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And the basket by Bridges.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Up and over Crowder. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Ball against Gobert. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. To tie it up. Crowder. It's good on the putback.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
And for Utah, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Booker against Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. Cash!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Over Mitchell. No good. A bit long that time. Utah with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Conley passes to Mitchell. And here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to fall.
Getting right into the shooter space. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And
O'Neal in at the 3. And for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Conley against Doncic. Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Dallas. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich, and he misses his first shot. Powell kicks to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. That one wide left.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Finney Smith. Back to Powell. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Doncic. Powell, no one around him. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's O'Neal. The Mavericks making the shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Offensive rebound.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
The 3 for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Conley with the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Jazz passing it around. The three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here is Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Doncic. A putback, and it's put back in by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Here's Conley. Misses the baby hook.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great resiliency from Powell, sticking with the possession and finishes it with authority.
Outside Conley. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Will it go? Porzingis with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. And they get it back. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here is Conley. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. They get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. Here's Gobert over Porzingis. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Doncic feeling it out. Powell inside. Gobert on him. Doncic outside. Takes the 13-footer. Conley grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. That's short off the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Here's Conley after Luka Doncic's bucket. Passes it to Mitchell. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Trains the three-pointer. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is, and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Mitchell outside. Over Hardaway. It's tipped.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Back to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Conley with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Conley. Gobert down low. Guarded by Porzingis. The offensive rebound. Conley against Doncic. The tray. Conley's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Hardaway against Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Over Hardaway. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Shots good by Mitchell.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. The shot, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. And, Shaq, what did you see from... And that...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Here's Brunson. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Back to Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Back to Ingles. Oni passes to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jazz trail by 17 and taken away by Brown. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Kleba kicks to Brown. Brown dishes to Bullock. Drives to the hoop. Brown outside. that shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Brunson the pass to Brown. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brunson scanning the floor. Cleveland for three. Bullock. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And he drives in. That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
1:52 left to play here in the third. Gay inside. Kleba on him. Ingles passes to Oni. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 15. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Brown kicks to Bullock. There's the pass to Brown. Now here's Bullock. Brown inside. Ingles covering. 11 feet away. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 15. Passes it to Oni. Bullock with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Brown against Ingles. Here's Brunson. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley with a wide open look and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Jazz trail by 17, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson with it. 10 points for him. And here's Bullock from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here is O'Neal. Jalen Brunson has been on display for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 15-point game. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here's Doncic over O'Neal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Mavericks lead by 15. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Conley scanning the floor. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Doncic outside. Takes a three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's O'Neal. Following the score by Dallas. For three, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you cannot fault the defensive effort. Donovan Mitchell is just so good at keeping his concentration through a great contest.
Doncic outside. The dish to Powell. Outside Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The three for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Bogdanovich against Doncic. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against O'Neal. Outside, Porzingis launches a three, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Dallas. They're leading by 8. Doncic way outside. A rebound by the Jazz.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
O'Neal inside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for
Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. The 3-ball. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Murray. There's the drive. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
And so it's Utah with it. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Lets it fly. And it comes off the front of the rim. On the wing, Mitchell. Puts the move on. And he lays it in.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Releases. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Down low. Here's Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's Jokic, high post. And a nice finish on the layup.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Barton outside. There's the 3. Mitchell against Jokic. And there it is for him. Jokic just got 6 points. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Murray against Conley. Barton left side. Back to Murray. Shoots. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team
and
foul.
So here is Denver. 4-point game. Murray passes to Barton. And here's Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's Jokic missing. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovic showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Jazz have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Conley against Murray. Here's O'Neal. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot from the low post is good.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. And stolen by Murray. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Conley, defended by Murray. Here's O'Neal, just 5 to shoot. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Barton. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Crying?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Gordon. Here's Porter. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Conley against Murray. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Barton with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Jokic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that. Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Murray from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Bucks. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. This is something Mitchell is only getting better at, finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Barton right side. Hey, how's that for an answer? answer. Right back with the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's O'Neal. Now Conley. Jokic grabs the board. Gordon finds Porter. Back to Gordon. The 17-footer. Mitchell grabs the miss. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Gay. Second chance shot. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Gay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Morris. Pass to Bowl. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. Oh, it's stolen. Morris on the wing. And another 3 for Denver.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
To the middle. In close. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Rivers. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Back to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Shot is good by Oni. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Now here's Morris. He's guarded closely. Pass to Rivers. Here's Bull. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Gay.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And that one good. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Morris outside. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. And he makes it on the layup.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Pass to Rivers. Morris outside. Back to Rivers. Out to the right wing. Here's Najee. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
But tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Clarkson for three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
1:41 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Rebound, Utah. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Morris with it. He's got 5. Here's Dozier. Good on the shot.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Utah leading. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. To the paint. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Athletic, slippery, elusive. Gay seems to have a knack for scoring in these situations.
Here's Rivers. Back to Morris. Here's Rivers, defended by Gay. Shot on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Back come the Nuggets on the run. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And now just a 4-point Utah lead. Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Here's Ingles. Missed it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Monte Morris. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Najee in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Oh, they get a hand on it. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Yep, count it. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley doesn't go that time. And Denver the other way now. Here's Murray. And that's an intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Gordon. Pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Boy, I like seeing Gordon work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. Back to Murray. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. And it's Mitchell penetrating and rejected.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
To tie it up. Here's Jokic. That one's good. This game is all even.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Down low. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Porter. Out to Gordon. Outside Murray. Just before the shot clock expires.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. It's deflected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Barton right side. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Jokic to take the lead. The kick out to Barton. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Over Jokic. Here's Gobert. Yes!
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? You know, a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Good on the 1st, and that'll put him up 2.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all
right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.